Hello everyone, this is Meenal from Ganishka Astro Consultancy. I welcome you all to my channel on Vedic Astrology. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come up with set of videos on basics of astrology. So I will start with what astrology is, what is the purpose of astrology, what is the purpose as an astrologer, and how astrology evolved. So this we will cover in today's video. Followed by that, I'll come up with next set of videos where I'll cover different houses of a chart, how to understand the chart, the basics of it, what is the significance of each house, what is the significance of each planet and the nakshatras, and so on. Okay, so to get started on today's topic, before we understand what astrology is or what is the purpose of astrology, let us first try to understand what is the real driver to this life. If we think little deeper, it is the desire of a person. All of us have so many innate desires, may it be from within or from the family, from the community, or from the society. For example, a desire can be to start a big business, to build an empire, or it can be as high as to become PM of the country. Now, the question is, do these desires get fulfilled? So it's not about having that desire, but it is also about having that opportunity. And it is also not only about having that opportunity, but it is also about getting that opportunity at the right time, wherein you enjoy the fulfillment of that desire at the right time. For example, let us say the desire is to get married. Some people get opportunity to get married at the right time. They have a good, decent married life wherein they have children, they have house, and they have the enjoyment of staying together and enjoying life as a family. Whereas for some people, marriage may still happen, but they may get the opportunity to get married at the age of 45 or 50 years of age. As against this, for some people, getting married may be difficult, or getting married may not happen at the right time, or some people may not even get chance or right opportunity to get married. But when it comes to monetary aspects of it, they may be millionaires. They may have big buildings. They may have many houses. When it comes to materialistic side of things, they may be having all the enjoyments of life. So, for different people, the opportunities are different, the enjoyments are different, the sufferings are different, the experiences from the life are different. Now, where does astrology come in all this? So, to sum it up, astrology is a beautiful navigational tool to let you know beforehand what are the boundaries that you can conquer and what are the boundaries that you cannot. What are the boundaries that you need to operate in? This is the guidance astrology as a tool can give us. So, it is a beautiful tool if we use it in a right way to let you know what you can achieve and what you cannot achieve, what you should be doing, what you should be pursuing, and what you shouldn't be doing. And that makes the person sorted. So, Once we understand the purpose of astrology, let us also try and understand the purpose of being an astrologer. So, life is one thing that binds us together. Till the time we are living, there is a life. And till the time there is life, there is going to be good phase and bad phase. There are going to be very good phases or at times very bad phases. And at times the life is going to be somewhat average, somewhat good phase, somewhat bad phase, and so on. So, when somebody is going through a bad phase in life, or when somebody is really struggling in life and approaches an astrologer, the first and foremost job as an astrologer is to look into the chart, check upcoming period to see how it is going to be, to understand the boundaries for a person based on his or her chart, and to give an assurance if there is going to be a good period coming ahead or the person is required to have patience, the predictions of timings of events in the person's life, and provide ways to sort out the ongoing issues in the person's life, right? In addition to this, as an astrologer, providing necessary remedies to reduce the intensity of the difficulties of life is also the key. Now, let us understand how astrology evolved. So, astrology is considered as the eye of the Vedas. It is the most integral part of the Vedas. Let us delve into the genesis of astrology at primitive level. This will help us to understand how it started. So, it started with the act of group of people registering events after events happening around them day after day. So, all these events were registered for years and years come together and transferred from one generation to another generation, either in the form of verses or in the form of sayings and so on. So, many of these sayings are still used to explain some climatic changes or seasonal shifts, as an example. So, why climatic changes or why seasonal shifts? So, man's profession in the beginning was completely agriculture. So, it was mainly about observing the impacts of planets like sun, moon, the revolution and rotation of all these planets, the impact of nakshatras on the seasons, the impact on the crops, and so on. After the certain stage, there was introduction of names like names of days, names of months, year, etc. And that is where mundane astrology stopped and Vedic astrology came into picture. So to summarize, till the time astrological events like the movement, the rotation, revolution of sun, moon, and other planets was connected to the seasonal shifts, to the geographical events around us. It was mundane astrology. And when all these rotation, revolution, and observation of planets was made use of to understand the effect of all these events in human life, Vedic astrology came into picture. So it was first constructed by sage Agastya. Further, it was retained and refined by 10 Maharishis. They were originally written in Sanskrit and later on translated into different languages. Though there are different forms of astrology, traditional Hindu form of astrology stands out from the rest of them. The insights that you get into it are far more deeper, systematic, and based on some time tested principles. Having said that, there was also some intrinsic, ingenious systems of astrology that do gain their popularity from time to time, like KP astrology, Gemini astrology, Lal Kitab, Western astrology, Kerala Jyotisha, and so on. So, at times, there can be confusion about which path to follow, but the safest path that most of the astrologers follow is traditional Hindu astrology. The term that is largely referred to as traditional Hindu astrology is about constructing the Rashi chart or the Rashi chakra, putting planets or grahas in the Rashi chakra, putting constellations or what we call it as nakshatras for all the planet positions and predict for a person on the events as well as timings of the events by using pure mathematics of the transit or gochara of the planets and the dasha bhukti of the planets. Okay, so all the terms like Gochara, Dasha Bhukti, Rashi Chakra, and so on, if they sounded like jargons, it is okay. We don't have to worry because my plan is to come up with series of videos to explain all these things in a step by step and systematic manner. So this is all in today's video. If you like the video, then don't forget to press the like button. Do subscribe to my channel so that you will keep getting updates as and when I upload all these videos in the series. And in comment section, do share how do you find this video? Is it useful? Does it give you some perspective of what astrology is, how it evolved, what is the use of astrology, and so on? Thank you. For more information and for astrology consultation, visit my website www.ganishkaastroconsultancy.com. Thank you.